Hi, I'm Kim. There's a point in every quilter's life where we realise that our trusty little machine just isn't cutting it anymore. It's not big enough to finish piecing an entire quilt, and when we try and do the quilting itself, we may as well forget it because the quilt, well, would just not fit through the throat of our machine, and our poor little machine is last seen running for the hills. I know, I've been there. Of course, you can outsource your quilting to long arm quilters, but where is the fun in that? So it may be time to look at getting your next machine. Now, the main brands, we've got Brother, Janome, Husqvarna, Bernina and Singer, will all offer similar features, and I would encourage you to go try all of them to see which brand that you get on with the most. However, there are 3 features that I would recommend looking out for. Firstly, the all-important throat space. This is the bit behind the needle on your machine where you can put your arm through in the middle of your machine, and it's where the quilt has to fit through when you're quilting. You want to aim for this space to be as big as possible. Most entry-level machines have a throat space of about 5 or 6 inches, and this is perfectly fine and perfectly brilliant for dressmaking and piecing your quilt, but it won't help you with your quilting. Mid-range machines have a throat space of 8 to 9 inches, but the bigger machines that are designed for quilting have a throat space of 11 inches or more. If you know that you want to be doing a lot of quilting and your budget can extend to a machine with an 11-inch plus throat space, then that's the one you want to go for. If not, go for one of the mid-range machines. Cost-wise, you're likely to be looking at between £500 to £800 for a mid-range machine and £1,100 to £1,200 upwards for a large throat space machine. The second thing to see if the machine comes with is an extension table, and this is one of these. Quite often these are included in promotional offers by the sewing machine manufacturers, so watch out for that because it can save you quite a lot of money. The extension tables are incredibly useful. They take the weight of the quilt to the left of your needle when you're sewing, and in fact any larger project can benefit from using an extension table. They fit onto the side of your machine here. And finally, look for a top loading bobbin if you can. There is nothing so annoying as quilting to discover that your bobbin ran out a while back. And I promise this is even more annoying than when it normally happens whilst you're piecing or generally sewing. With a top loaded bobbin, you can peer underneath your quilt to check how much bobbin thread you have left, and that'll save you a lot of that frustration. As with any machine, buy the absolute best that you can afford. As you start upgrading your machine, they come with more bells and whistles. You may not think you'll use them all, but over time they make your sewing and quilting so much easier and more enjoyable. And that's what you want. You want a machine that you can grow with over the next few years. It may become your forever machine, or you may upgrade again in a few years' time, depending on where you want to take your sewing and your quilting. So take your time now in choosing. And book time with your local dealers. That could be your local quilt shop, or it could be a specialist sewing machine dealer. That means that they can spend dedicated time with you to talk through the machines that they have, and you will be able to try the machines, and that's really important. Follow your heart with your machine. Don't go for a particular brand just because everybody else has it. Go for one that feels right for you. The big sewing or quilt shows are excellent places to try out lots of machines in one day, and you'll get the added benefit of all those show offers too. So I hope that helps with your decision making. It is a big decision, so take your time making it. You will know when you have found the machine for you. I so hope that helps you, and bye for now.